जिस दिन तू शहीद हुआ, न जाने तेरी माँ कैसे रोई होगी। जिस दिन तू शहीद हुआ, न जाने तेरी माँ कैसे रोई होगी। मैं तो भी इतना जानूं, वो गोली भी तेरे सीने से उतरने से पहले रोई होगी। With tribute to all the real heroes who sacrificed their life for independent India, I am wishing you, all my fellow Indians, a very happy Independence Day. So have a wonderful, wonderful day ahead, and I have a very thoughtful message to give you. I recommend you to watch this video till the end. Definitely you will enjoy getting a message what I really want to convey. So before I start talking about my message, I want to confirm that I have already shared the weekly letter from Vittal's diary, and it's already there inside your email inbox. So if you have not subscribed for my weekly letter, then I highly recommend that send me an email on connect@vittalmani.com, or you can go to my website vittalmani.com. Soon laststrokeclub.com will also be front face will be visible to register for the newsletter, and you can actually subscribe for it. So send me email and let's start so that I can start sending you the weekly newsletters. Apart from that, as I was talking last couple of weeks on the new company registration, this is my second company apart from the company which is in UAE. So I'm so glad to tell you that the second company, Vittal Mane Enterprise, is official now. So all the registration, all the approvals are done, and everything is done. Soon all the practical operational things will start. So I'm very happy to serve all my India with this new company, basically all the transactions within Indian rupees. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your love and support as of now, and this is just the beginning, and I will be really happy and glad to be part of your growth, your success in your life as well, and that's the whole purpose of my journey altogether. So the message what I really want to convey you today is, whenever I really today is the Independence Day, and when I really reflect back and read those stories of independence and the freedom fighters, I ask a question to myself that if I really stand in front of these freedom fighters, the real heroes who sacrifice their life, and can I really tell them that, see, this is the India and this is my contribution for a better India, and this is what you really dream for and you sacrifice for. Can I really do that? And whenever I see that negative answer, I have always asked myself that what can I really do for being that confident, be that person who can really face them and tell them that, see, this is what I really did for better India. And then these three parameters always comes to my mind. And when I really want to work on these parameters, एक तो दिल में मेरे आता है कि when I really think of adults, पानी सर से already चला गया है, and it is difficult to work with adults when it comes to change their values, change their belief pattern. So first and most important parameter to work on is add or feed right values, right thoughts, and right beliefs in new generation, in the kids who are really growing now, so that at least the new generation which is growing, which will be a future for us, they will be with the right thought and right values. And that's very, very important, and it also connects with what you sow that you reap, correct? So it's very important that what values, what thoughts you are adding to this new generation. And why I say that this is the first and most important point, because today if you really look at these kids, I see that they are surrounded by media, internet, online world, and games. And if you really look at the content of all these are mostly violence is the major part of it. Because even if I look at the games, I don't understand why all the games should have violence, should have fighting, all the games should have weapons, guns. So it's very wrong concept, at least the thought process when I really linked with psychology and neurology. So it's very important that you keep your child away from these kind of games and these kinds of media where you see the bold content, see the content which is adding a lot of violence, because that's what the values and the beliefs which are getting created in this generation. And that could be one of the reasons why we see a lot of violence outside in the society as well, right? And this is the first and most important parameter to monitor. Even I want to add one more thing, that nowadays when I am watching anything on a YouTube, I see the ads popping up for a musical album or musical song, where there were most of the time I've seen it's a love story, and then a love story gets converted into violence, and the violence will get added up with weapons, guns. I really don't understand that. If we really don't allow such thing in the society, then there should be ban on this creation, content creation as well. Why we are allowing it to get shooted in a musical album also? And this should be stopped somewhere. Look at the web series, the kind of web series which are coming up. Why the violence and what happening outside in the society, the crime which is increasing? I think these are some of the reasons which are pumped up so much in the media, which is adding that kind of thought process in the new generation, in the kids, in the society as well. So first and most important point is feed right values, right thoughts, and right beliefs. Second point is basically I'm talking about having a right vision, right purpose of life. And it's very, very important, because if I take you back even 400 years before, look at Sri Chhatrapati Sambhaji, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. They had a clear vision of building Swarajya and moving it forward to Surajya, for a better world, for a better mankind. And with that purpose, they grow their life. And at a very less age of 30 plus, 30, 40s, they were actually king of entire empire. And they sacrificed Chhatrapati Sambhaji. You actually go and read the history for Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj, you will be thrilled. At his 9 years of career, he would have fought more than 175 battles, and he never lose single. And that's the history we have. And where are today's kids? Where are today's generation? Now let us look at the even 1930s, where I'm talking about Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru. They were national heroes and sacrificed their life at the age of 22 and 23. Why this could happen? Because they had clear purpose, they had clear vision of their life. Where are we today? Where is today's generation? Do they have clarity of the purpose of life, clarity of their career at least? And that's where you and me need to play our role, so that at least this generation, the new generation which is coming up, they will understand the importance of this. Third point what I believe is the growth. And if you really ask me where is the growth, the growth is into becoming local to global. Now what I mean by local to global is, if I really look at the industrial revolution, it started with the agricultural, then it became an industrial age, then it became information age. Today, if you really look at it, is a social age where there is a lot of connectivity. If you go back 30-40 years before, you weren't able to think about connecting, sitting in one continent to someone else in other. But today, when I am even recording this video reaches to entire world because of the internet and the social media channels. So in this generation, if you really think of growth, you need to think that how you can become a local to global. Your expertise need to be available globally. That's the aim you should have. And even if I really compare with grandparents or my parents, they were actually struggling for survival, right? And our generation, like my generation, is basically work for building that good living standard, rehna, khana or pina. So we struggle for bringing that living standard, अच्छा घर, अच्छी गाड़ी, रहने का standard एक अच्छा रहे. That is what we struggle for. But the next generation will have everything this ready. What is their focus of the growth? So they would actually look for a growth where they will have a better lifestyle, quality lifestyle. They want to enjoy their life. They want to have that connectivity with the world. And that's what the growth will be, right? So focus on these three parameters, and I really encourage that you and me together, if we really spread this message and make sure that we are helping this new generation to understand, first, feeding right values, right thoughts, right beliefs. Second, having clarity in the purpose of life, having clarity in the vision, having clarity of the career. Third, how to become a local to global. So these three are most important parameters which I believe that if you and me could contribute for building a good generation, future generation, we can definitely have a developed India, a very good world, entire world connectivity will be better and the growth will be better. So share this video with your near and dear one and as much as possible so that we can actually spread this message and work on these three parameters. And thank you so much for watching this video and help me reaching in to more and more people. And I'm looking forward to talk to you again with another message on next Sunday. Till then, you enjoy your week, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your basically today. And as I always say, let us build a beautiful legacy of a great mankind with only religion as a humanity and a single nation with no boundaries.